Hello and welcome back to City Skylines New Vooper, our brand new city, which is looking absolutely fantastic thus far. We've built out the entire infrastructure, basically, of the first part of the city, which is exciting because we very rarely ever are this far ahead in planning. But we're going to go ahead and fill in entire new residential regions and fix this slight oopsie I made. I accidentally made all these inlets and outlets to the, well, they're all outlets pretty much. There's one way to go into the roundabout, and there's like 4 ways to go out, which is an issue. That is an issue. And what we're going to do is we're just going to switch these to normal roads, because they don't really need to be one way unless there's enough people going through the roundabout that it becomes an issue. And there aren't. There's like nobody. Okay, and now let's build a beautiful little residential space over here. Now I want to do at least one exciting project for every episode. I'm not sure what we're going to do this time because it's like a brand new city and it's going to be very complicated to figure something out that we can actually do, but we will try to figure something out. Okay, and by awesome project, I mean, I didn't say awesome originally, I know. I mean a project that will make other City Skylines players keel over in envy and realize that they weren't cool enough to think of it themselves, or just weren't cool enough to pull it off. We need New Vooper to be the greatest, the best, the absolute legend of cities. Wow, those roads are really bumpy, but you know what? Looks good enough for me. And time to zone. We'll just do a mass zone here. Oh, whoops. Just do a mass zone over here, which is gonna get us some beachfront properties. Oh wait, no, that's not really a beach. That's more of a river. Riverfront properties. And similarly, the commercial is probably going to be interested in those as well. Probably even more interested knowing commercial areas, they are going to do whatever they can to get customers. Let's go ahead and build this up. Fantastic. Connect that across there. And we have a nice little population boost. Great. So as I said, let's figure out something that we can do this episode. Have we unlocked most of the landscaping to... Yes, we have. Let's build our first little tourist area. Let's make a nice area because this is a great river. A fantastic river. The best river. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. The other rivers in the area might get a little bit offended. They may feel a little bit unrespected. There we go. A little bit more electricity for the populace because apparently people like electricity. How dare they? Okay, we have our electric budget all the way up. Let's raise taxes a tiny bit so that we can get a bit more money so that this is a little bit faster to figure out. That's fine. That's gonna be absolutely fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong while the people don't have electricity. Actually, it looks like their electricity is back. Yeah, it's really all dependent on the temperature right now. When it gets too cold, everyone kicks on their electric heating and it is an absolute mess. Electric heating is really inefficient. And I watched a video on space heaters recently and how they're all a scam. It was very interesting. I suggest you go look it up. I don't remember the name of the video specifically, but there's only like a few videos that are on space heaters, so I'm sure you could find it if you tried. Okay, so we're going 9 times speed. Now we have electric issues again. Maybe we should actually introduce a heating system. Water pipe with heat pipe. Oh no, do I have to upgrade the entire water grid? Oh no. What does that red mean? Oh, that means... Okay, so what we'll do is we will start by doing this, which is probably going to be really expensive and slow. But if we can just upgrade even a little bit of the city at a time, that is really expensive. Holy moly. Wait, now they're all complaining. Oh, geez, because they have the heat pipe, but they have no source of heat for it. Yeah, about that. I probably should have realized that I had to, like, do those together. Great. Let's just wait until we have a boiler station. Oh god, they're abandoning. That's unfortunate. Please. I need $60,000. Hello. Sorry, I don't like taking out loans, but part of my, city's about to abandon us if I don't. Let's go ahead and fix that, shall we? Let's go ahead and put down a boiler station. Which will probably be enough heat to get a lot of people happy, hopefully. What is this doing? Why is this pipe so broken? Oh, because I'm on upgrade mode, that's why. I am really not the smartest sometimes. There we go, we've got heat! Yay! We were using only 13 megawatts, and we are producing 150, so we can expand our heat a bit. Which should take a lot of, hopefully that takes a lot of strain off of the electric grid over time. It's okay, we're going to slowly move towards the residential areas because I feel like they complain more about heat than anyone else. Here we go. These are really expensive pipes. However, it should make life cheaper in the long run because then we don't have to pay for the electricity to heat the homes. Taps forehead. Here we go. We're really going through and getting everyone heat. Now a large section of the city has that heat. Why are we still having electric issues? That's sad. Probably because it's really cold and we're just not doing enough. So we're gonna need even more electricity now. Great. Even though we tried so hard. And now we have a loan as well, so we really can't make any mistakes now, because if we get into serious trouble, we can't even get a loan. But you know what? I am going to get heat to everyone who needs it. Maybe not. I'm out of money. I tried, okay? I tried. Okay, there we go. There's a bit more. Wow. Everyone is nice and toasty. That's very nice. Very nice and toasty. Let's start building this tourist area over here, because we're focusing a lot on the heating. And, like, that's probably not necessary. That's probably not, like, the biggest worry we should be having right now. Actually, building up the city is probably higher up on that list. So, let's go ahead and begin building a tourist area. We're going to use a few keys here to really build up the edge of the river. We want the edge of the river to look nice, but also be productive. Which means I probably don't want these, like, really harsh turns. I should probably go with, like, a curve instead. Okay, let's try this. Oh. Here we go. Ah, look at that. That's better. And then we'll go like whoosh. And then we'll go like whoa. Oh, I can't really go past here. This is like the moment where the water gets a little bit too crazy. But this is a great large area for tourism. And we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to push back the hill a bit. Because who needs a hill when you can have tourism? Which is way, way cooler anyways. Who needs hills? Jeez. There we go. Now we can build in a little road here. It's actually going to be a very nice... Let's do like a pedestrian. Oh, we can't get them yet. How long? Oh, 4,200? We can hit that. We can do that. I believe in us. Let's just expand our residential a bit. Of course, this over here is going to be commercial just to defend from the industry over there. But now, all of this over here can be residential. I probably have to put in water lines, and if I'm doing that, I'm going to do it with the new fancy water lines, not the old ones, because that would be kind of against the point if we started building with all the bad stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we're going to properly build some good heated lines. Nice. Nice. These are really expensive pipes. But it's okay, because it's keeping people happy, you see? And it's keeping our electric usage down. Look at that. We're using way less than we make right now. We can actually drop our budget for electric, probably by like a good 30%, without seeing any harmful effects. Very good. Very good indeed. Saving money by spending money. Isn't that the best way? The only way to win is by risking. Risk, risk, risk. Okay, so now we've got 27,000. We're actually about to hit our next goal, so that'll go up, and then we can pay off the loan we took, and life will be good. We're going to build up our industry over here eventually as well. That's the plan, to move these guys out. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to build a massive bridge over, or several massive bridges over, and hope that we don't run into any huge issues with that. Just replace this line here. Great. This one person doesn't have water. Sad. Okay, now it's fixed. It's all better now. And we can upgrade all these pipes as well. This is... I finally see the point in making City Skylines pipes more efficient, because now they're really expensive. Like, really expensive. Okay, that's all of that covered. Now, I don't have to upgrade all of the pipes, actually. I just have to upgrade just enough that everyone gets coverage. So, that's an interesting nitpick. And they have to connect as well. This is definitely not the most efficient way to do it, but whatever. Would you look at that? Everyone's got heating. Literally everyone. That's exciting. Oh wait, never mind. These people are cut off. These people are cut off as well. Okay, anyone else cut off? Doesn't look like it. There is a fire. How is our fire coverage? It's not trash. It's not great, though. A quarter of people are at risk for fire. That's pretty bad, actually, but, you know, it's City Skylines. Nothing is as dramatic as it is made to look. Okay. So the question is, will we actually ever get to building a proper tourist thing today? Maybe not. There may be more important things for us to focus on, like that industrial area. But we will see what we end up with. I think the industrial area is going to take a lot of, backbone is the only issue. Like, it's going to take a ton of highway planning and money, so we may leave that for next episode, just because it's going to be a really big project, a really important project as well, because like that's where like all the city's industry is going to be. Although we probably should take a look at the natural resource. Yeah, you know what, this is over here, great for mining, some oil over here, but nothing really where we are, so that's great. I just want to make sure we're not, like, building over some really valuable deposit that I'm going to kick myself over later. Thankfully, nothing to kick myself over later. Only poor, road design in the future. But the road design here hasn't been terrible. It has not been terrible. Like, so far, we are having relatively minor traffic issues, considering the amount of people. I mean, we get some congestion over here, but that's the industrial area. That's to be expected. Okay, a few more pipes. We can just upgrade these pipes. which lets us know that we actually need to build another little one right over here. I'm just gonna cover the edge here. And we need a pipe going through here. I think that's good enough. Nice. Nice. Very good. People are moving in. They look relatively happy. The population is rising quickly. We're almost at 4,200 population. We've got a really nice little city growing here. And I wonder if we... Oh, we don't quite have that yet. No, we don't. But... when do we get tourist? Oh, 4,200. That's perfect. Okay, and we're gonna be there in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Go! Yeah, wow, first try. Got it first try. Okay, so now we're gonna go a little bit fancier. Ready for this? First off, I forgot to do this because, I mean, these should honestly be connected. I mean, they don't completely even out, but we can try our best. There we go. That's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. This heavy road should be the one that goes. It should be the survivor. There we go. Okay. You know what? This is going to be relatively painless compared to how painful it would be to do in the future. There we go. Get a little bit more density in there. Now we just have to paint all the damage. Fix it all up. Fill in this new zoning we made inadvertently. And fix all of this. Yeah, we did drop our population a little bit there by breaking those houses. But, look at that. We've got a really nice avenue to get down to the coast. Which is going to be very important in the future. We've got one over here as well. Like, our road design is not terrible this time around. It's actually quite good, and it makes me proud. Okay, another spot where we should really have an avenue is here. Just connecting across at least there, and it's less painful to do it now than it will be later. That's the whole thing. Like, I'd rather do it before it's a huge disaster. Because once it's a huge disaster, it's a huge disaster. I know, absolutely genius words of wisdom here. Okay, here we go. Let's get that filled in. Let's get that filled in. Fix all the zoning brokenness I did. And great. Now we have, like, even more high-density roads. We actually just unlocked the nice ones as well, so maybe we should actually be using... Do we have... Oh, we do have sound barriers now. That's important. People are actually going to care about that. I don't know if it makes any change with those ones because they're already above ground. Not sure. Let's see. Cannot upgrade to this type. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess it doesn't work if it's above. Although these have sound barriers, I believe. Let's see if this improves it. Slightly heavier road, but with side barriers. Or sound barriers on the side. Oh, no. No! Ah! See, I just broke all that zoning by doing that. Oh, no, I didn't. Apparently not. Does it have the sound barriers on here? It doesn't look like it, but I wonder if it'll still help. Like, and we need to increase the density at some point anyways, so this is just a little experiment. A little experiment. 4-lane highway with sound barriers. Very exciting. I guess this episode is going to be more of just more of the same. from last time. I mean, we have a lot of structural building we have to do before we can get super fancy. Although, you know what? We're at 20 minutes. I can spare... We can fit it. We can fit 5 minutes of building a tourist industry. We'll start on it. We will start on it in a moment. I'm just indirectly helping the healthcare system because noise causes a lot of sickness in this game. So, there we go. Let's see if that improves the noise at all. Oh, it did! It did! It went down a little bit. Or I thought it did. Maybe not. Okay, maybe it just fluctuates based on the amount of cars going by. Sad. I thought I did something really good, but it appears I did not. Oh well, the extra lanes will be appreciated by the city anyways. Now this little road in here is just being squished. Like, this is slightly scary to go through. It's like big shadows and there's just bridges just all over the place. Right here, you've got a bridge and a bridge and a bridge. We can get crazier than that, though, and we will. We will eventually. Give us time. Okay, so let's build up a little tourist area just to start. Zonable promenade. You know what? Okay, I like that. That looks pretty nice. So we're just going to try to follow the curve and create a sort of boardwalk here. Oh, it's got nice trees and everything. Oh, wow. That's really nice. That may actually be too nice considering, like, the state of the city right now. Wow. Okay. That is really fancy. Good. And now what we'll do is we'll have, like, little alleys lead up to it. I don't want, like, big roads leading up to it. Basic road with median. There we go. Just some simple roads leading down. Actually, not even from there, but that's too high density. We just want a few basic roads leading down to this area. There we go. And now we can create a beautiful tourist area. Hopefully people move in and make it successful. You know what, this will all be commercial. All this boardwalk. We'll have some residential along this part of it and along this river. But this is our commercial area. A very nice commercial area. We'll fill this all with parks. We'll put fisheries and stuff along here. We just have to remember to make it an area. I guess you guys will have to come up with a name for it in the comments. Something a little bit more exciting than Lafayette Heights. Why is the name going to the right? Okay, I guess it just wants to be over there. And then let's just go over and... tourism! Nice. Nice. Very good. Let's ensure that all the businesses over here are caught, and that we're not going over the road at all. There we go. Looking good. Bam! We have, like, no commercial demand, so I'm not sure if that'll even build up at all yet, but we can put some very nice parks down. Oh, you know what we could do? We could also make it, like, a really rich area. You know what? This is plenty of commercial along here. We're going to make, like, a rich area. Like, a really nice area to live. This can all be zoned residential. And we're going to actually rezone all of this residential as well. We don't only want to give our nice area to a bunch of stores. There we go. So I'll do that. This whole block here is going to be residential. And this here as well. So you know what? We can fit a lot of people in. Doesn't really make sense to waste all that space on a bunch of stores that'll never actually move in. Okay, so we do have a lot of industrial demand, so I guess next time we're gonna hop over here. So that's the beginning of Lafayette Heights, but we'll give it a name next time. We're beginning a beautiful little tourist industry. Hopefully, it builds up into something brand new and beautiful. But that's going to be it for this time, guys. We are beginning to build up something pretty great. Ignore the burning building. And I will see you all next time. Hail Vooperia, and good luck to new Vooper.